Okay, alright, we're coming in live. Hello everybody. Good afternoon. I am back from a short mini vacation and ready for some Spanish Grand Prix qualifying. Hope everyone's doing really well. Let's take a look at the chat here. We've got Arrows Productions already coming in with the possibility that Max crashes in his first lap. And Phenomenon is saying in F1 anything is possible. And Mr. Bunk, who is brand new here for the first time here, saying, hey ho, rock and roll. Indeed, we are hey ho, rock and roll right here. The Spanish Grand Prix, not a place that is very conducive to real rough and tumble racing, but we are here for something that I've been longing to see since 2006, where it's the final corner, and it's a long sweeping fast corner instead of that really silly little chicane. I, for one, am extremely happy to see that back. I wonder if anyone's got any comments. Has anyone thoughts about that particular corner? I think it could be very fun. Racing Prodigy. Good to see you here, mate. Haas top 5. Well, yep. They have been indeed actually showing on Sky Sports the little kind of all-access areas of Haas, with typically a beginning with Gunther Steiner as he gets to the track and him being, well, he's just being Gunther Steiner, really. And yes, indeed, they actually changed it back from 2006. Everyone's actually been talking about this like it's the first time we've ever seen this before. But in actuality, we saw this. This was the original last corner from 1991. And now it's back. And it was changed from 2006 to 2007 to stop cars getting faster. But it kind of just made things not quite as entertaining. But there you go. The social media buzz for this race especially has been nuts. Alonso's getting quite the homecoming. Well, indeed. I mean, this is the first time in, since 2014, where Alonso's been in a car, which is definitely something you would see on the podium. And even if he just got a third place again, I'm pretty sure that anyone in the grandstand, especially from Oviedo, his home region, will actually be going crazy to see him up there. Even if he doesn't get the top spot, he's definitely going to win some people back. Albon has a chance for Q3, Arrow thinks. Okay. Well, I mean, I think he should definitely be able to squeak out a Q1 at the very least. Maybe be somewhere in, the top of Q2? 12th, 13th, maybe? Because Albon is actually really good at pulling things out unexpectedly. He knows that Williams car through and through. Oh, speaking of which, people have actually been showing off the floor when Logan Sargent went off at free practice 3. And the floor on the Williams is incredibly basic. There are no, turning vanes or anything that's complex at all underneath that car. It's all just bare, except for the little kind of things at the beginning, which are fairly generic anyway. So no wonder Williams are at the back. But what this does show is that the things that Williams have an issue with, there is a solution. I'd be more concerned if Williams had a very developed floor, not too dissimilar from the top teams, and was still near the back. I would be more worried. But now, yes, I'm thinking, okay, there is room for improvement. So at least we know where their deficiencies may be. Ender says, when can we get an attic tour? Soon. Maybe at like 10,000 subscribers or something, I'll like do a little walk around the attic, but there's really not much there, but maybe that 10,000 or something. That's when I'll also open up a Patreon, memberships, and a Discord, so we can actually share times together. I'll open up a Discord at 10,000 subs. Phenomena, even Mercedes and Ferrari are basic flaws. Well, I mean, there's stuff going on those ones at the very least. Yeah, they are very much, there is some material going there, so let's get things rolling. So we'll head over to the Spanish Grand Prix. Here we go. There's some fancy graphics for you. There you go. Let's get things rolling for that one. Wow, we've got 18 viewers in here. Nice. Hope you're all doing okay. If I could ask you very humbly to drop a like so we can get this live stream out to more and more people. We can actually see what's what and what's going. Even a cheeky super chat if you can. And if you're brand new especially, do check out my channel and consider subscribing. And also, I do have a Twitter now. It's LawVS with an X on it. So LawVS X on Twitter. During the race, I will be doing some live tweeting. Oh no, wait, no, I wouldn't be actually. I tell a lie. I'm actually going to be out for the race because there's a special function I'm going to. But yeah, it's a special thing. It's a family event. So I will be catching up with the race afterwards. But you can just follow me on Twitter there anyway. That'd be great. Hey, we got some more likes. Awesome. Patrick goes, I think Russell is one to keep an eye on. He's been driving that W14 quite hard. And with those upgrades, I think he'll have a chance to make the most of them on this course. I mean, I think that's pretty fair. I think at the very least it's somewhat fair because he seems to be all right, but based on the Monaco performance, Lewis seems to be slightly better at getting more out of it. Just a little bit better. It's debatable, but we'll find out more about the upgrades. But so far, Ferrari don't seem to be that good. But it seems like they may be just changing their design paradigm and maybe looking for some more development in the future. So maybe some more scope going forward. So perhaps. Arrow, best livery this year? Well, I did talk about this in my video, but I'd say the Alphas up there. The Astons now. I think they got Aston Martin. They've got their livery down pat now. They do not need to change it. Just stop it there. Keep it like that. And that's great. Because Aston Martin has an identity of being British racing green and lime green. That's all they need to do. So that's all they need to do for their design. Because that's what they have throughout pretty much every single racing discipline that they do. And, okay, so maybe we need to see the Sauber floor. Alpha. Well, at this rate, I think we'll pretty much just be able to compare everybody's floors by the end of the season at this rate. The undignified floor. And now everyone's actually looking for the floor. So everyone's like being stationed out to get photographs of all of that stuff. Linus goes, you always have the same opinion as me, but you can explain it and I can't. Oh, it's just manic passion, really. That's the reason why I can explain it. It's a gift and a curse. When I see Ferrari upgrade, I see Haas upgrade. Well, if they have like a power unit upgrade, then as a customer, Haas would then get it too. Yeah, so we've got nearly 5 minutes to go. Exton goes, I've seen an interview with Ocon saying that in the same car, the whole grid would be about 2/10 apart. What are your thoughts on that? Well, I mean, it's got a point, Ocon, because if we had like a same car, like it was a spec car, then they would be relatively close. But I feel like there would just be less jeopardy in there. But I mean, even then, in Q1 back in Monaco, I think there was only like 6/10 between first and 16th. 6/10. So it's really not that far in terms of one lap pace. It's definitely debatable. That it's very, very close. It's just the race pace which is different. Speaking of liveries, is that Audi that we saw in the official 2026 livery? Probably not the final design. It's their design language at the moment. So it could easily change. And I feel like the Alfa Romeo livery that we have this year will basically just become the Sauber livery for 2024 and 2025, transitioning to the racing colours of Audi. So I think this is the baseline livery that we're going to have for the next couple of years from Sauber as they transition to Audi. Won't be able to join stream, but I'll be able to watch quali. Okay, F1 guy, no worries. You can catch up with the archive. Lil Hex says, this channel and a few others have been my first exposure to F1 so far. Watching all of this from a NASCAR fan. Awesome, Hex. Well, I'm glad to see that you're here, and I thank you for your time. If you have any questions specifically, feel free to ask. That goes to all of you out there. If you've got a particular question you'd like to have me ask, then feel free to ask me. I'm just going to get myself comfortable. Mickey Mouse, good to see you here. Well, yo-yo to you as well. So let's get myself all paced out, lounged back, seeing the TV, just checking my visuals, just make sure I'm all right. Hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear. Okay, nope, that's I'm a little bit too casual over here. There we go, that's better. So, yeah, if you check out that picture there, the timing board, they upgraded the timing board. So now they're little like OLED screens instead of just like the old classic LCD stuff. Extin, awesome, thank you very much for your input. Awesome. So basically, we are just going to get ourselves all good to go and thoroughly excited to see what we can get. There was rain earlier on in the session and during the F2 race, so there could be some elements there, but I think they said that it's been drying out. So there's a little bit of doubt concerning the actual amount of rain. There may not be any, but anyway, we see the vote. We got 39 votes so far about saying who will score pole today. Verstappen has a very nice percentage. Perez gets 5%, Alonso 17%, somebody else 8%. So I'm going to be closing this poll at the time we get to Q3. So if you want to vote, feel free to vote. And now Verstappen has 68%, so it's no longer a nice number. Patrick House says, also, since no race West Week, anyone checking out Le Mans on the 10th? Oh yeah, it's Le Mans. Awesome. I mean, I certainly would like to watch some of it. Yeah, because it's like next Saturday. Awesome. That's great. But I'm not sure what I don't know whether I'm actually doing something next weekend. If I'm not doing something, then I'll know what I'll be doing. I just need to find out where it's actually being broadcast. But, oh, cool. That's awesome. So, yeah. I'm watching the Sky Sports feed currently, and they are going on about the change to the track back to the 2006 configuration. Mind you, with the slightly extended final turn 10. So that's a bit more like that. So, oh, we're not going to get any like classic examples of overtaking? Well, that's weird considering this is actually a very long-lasting track. It's like over 30 years old, but okay. Oh, it's the 100th edition. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely... goodbye, Spain chicane. Yes, indeed, Extan. Yeah, that final chicane is long gone. It's now back to where it was in 2006. So the only driver who's actually raced on that configuration is Fernando. Oh, weather conditions are broadcast to be rain, and the track temperature is only 24. Now, I get the feeling that if it starts to rain again, I think the McLarens might benefit from this, because Lando on the Inters in Monaco was crazy fast. That McLaren is good in the rain. It's really good in the rain. It's good at something now. So, where can I watch the Le Mans 24 phenomenon? I'm not quite sure, actually. I'm going to be having a look, but my first guess would be Eurosport. Abdina, sir, recently found the content, really enjoying it. Well, thank you very much, sir. I'm glad that you're having a good time. Feel free to stop on by and chill on out. Maybe even drop a cheeky super chat if you can. And we got nearly 20 likes. That's fantastic. 22 people watching as we go to the ticking time for 2 minutes to go. And I'm hopefully going to get the live timings. I'm just going to check that out. But I'm not going to broadcast the live timings. I've learnt my lesson, so don't worry about that. Patrick Harris, the Tifosi are out for Carlos Sainz. Well, they are indeed, but I imagine Fernando does have his own grandstand. So I think Fernando, there's going to be a lot more green than you would expect. So there's going to be more green. there's going to be a lot of red for the science corner, because I think his grandstand's around turn 10, Carlos's. And I think Fernando's is around turn 7. I think so. Oh, here we go. Cards are coming out. The cards are coming out. All right, let's get this live timings out. Just going to turn the radio off, so that means I don't get nobbled for that. So we're just going to get ourselves all queued up, ready to go. 24 people. Awesome. Hope you're all having a good time out here. Patrick Harris says, here he comes, Fernando. And Autistic Gamer says, Risk of Rain will always make quali entertaining. It will indeedy. So we're just getting things rolling. And I'm just going to pause it, wait for the qualifying to get going. And we should be ready. And of course, Crofty talking about Sky Q and Sky Glass, of course. Cool, somebody's actually wearing a Renault overalls. That's awesome. So, here we go. There is a little bit of a delay, so you know, so don't spoil it for me, by the way. But, yeah. Oh, okay. George is saying that it's spitting in the pit lane, but only very lightly. So there is spitting going on, and that could be a little bit tricky, but everyone so far I can see is going on slicks. So at the moment, it seems to be slick conditions. So it could be a little bit of tippy-toeing, but yeah. I mean, the track temperature is telling me that it could be precarious. So I'm just going to get myself all configured up, ready to go. So far, the TV coverage is not actually showing their actual configuration. They're not showing the live timings. At least, yeah, not on the actual broadcast. Last time that Spain had a rain risk at quali, I actually don't know. As long as they can keep heating the soft tyres, then great. Well, cool. Good to know. Okay. All right. Gonna get myself all synced up, ready to go. There we go. Awesome. Spanish GP and NASCAR's gateway are on the same day, hours apart, so it'll be an interesting day. Oh, cool, cool. Like 96 maybe. Yeah, that was a really interesting race. I mean, oh, we already had Sonoda going off at turn 12. Oof. Oh dear. So a bit of water off the line maybe, so you got to be careful there. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh yeah, no, Sonoda had a little bit of an off there. Oops. Oh no, that's a really nasty flat spot on his front right. Flat spot, by the way, is like a really kind of scuffed bit of tire, so that's no good. So we got that. If only a rain arrived at that thing, I said, oh, Supersonic, good to see you. Good to see you indeed. Oh, Russell, George being typical, he's going, rain is on the way, I think. All right, ready to go, lads. Ready to go, lads, indeed. Yep, I'm George Russell. Rain's on the way, I think. Yep. But so far, he's like purple sectors. There's purple sectors going on, so that's definitely interesting. 22-2. Gasly's responded, but so far, George is still fastest in Sector 2. Yeah, worst time to get a spot. But to be fair, it might not be so bad, because you'll be saving dry tyres if it's dry tomorrow. Crikey, it's absolutely spitting. Yeah, probably George, actually, yeah. Right, so George goes with 1:15.7. So I think Verstappen was in the 13s. So that's something interesting. Okay, so far everybody's out on track. And we got the Ocon with a 14.8. Good. So the Alpines is definitely coming alive now. And Hamilton with a 15.4. And Gasly 1:14.6. And what about Lance? 114.8. So just behind Stroll. But what's Fernando going to do? Fernando is going to get a 116. Oh, that's a little bit slow. Yeah. Oh, we had a little bit of funny turn, but we got a yellow flag in sector 3. Oh dear. Oops. Oh dear. Red. What? What? A red flag? What? Okay, that... Oh. Right. What was that about? What was that red flag about? Yeah, red flag... No, Bottas got it out again. What? Okay, well, we're just seeing a... What did Alonso do? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, so he went... Oh, he went wide. He went wide into the last corner. Had a little bit of a wobble. Well, he got it back going again, so... No, I think... okay, what did Alonso do? Oh, we actually didn't see it. So, unfortunately, we didn't get to see that. Oh, well. Oh, and De Vries span in turn 11. But he did a full 360. Now with the rain coming, it could be bad for drivers who haven't set a time. That's a good point, actually. Well, we'll see. Oh. I see. So Valtteri hit a splash of water and just went spinning. Ooh. And Albon. Oh. Oh no, Albon's binned it. Did he keep it going? Well, I think it's too late now. Everybody's come in. Yeah, everyone's come in. Is he gonna... Does he keep it going? Yeah, Albon keeps it going. Okay. Yeah, okay, he's careful. Yeah. Well, it's okay, Alex. There's not really much down there to break, so that's something. Patrick goes, don't worry, after last week, you know Max is just toying with us now. I don't really know, actually. I don't know. I feel like Red Bull, they're a little bit nervous, actually. I'm not really sure what's going on. Yes, Spinala Festival. So, oof. Okay. That's something. That could be something interesting. Right. But that... I'm sorry. That's probably the... This is probably the most feeble excuse of an actual red flag I've seen in a while. So... We got 14 minutes to go. So we got that. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's just checking times there. Basically, we got red flags all the way, baby. Right, so basically, sorry if that's gone a little bit jittery. Had a little bit of an internet run out here, but we got 14 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Patrick goes, Checo is definitely probably Horner and Newey, as well as after the floor incident. Yeah, Hulkenberg, oh no, Hulkenberg I think had his lap time deleted. Yeah, unfortunately, his lap time was deleted. Oops. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oops. Oh, I forgot to put my thing on. So I'm gonna turn the Q1 image on. There we go. I forgot to turn that off. Oops. Drops at time. So basically, there's gonna be droplets, but so far Mercedes, they're not predicting lots of rain. It could be droplets. So far, nothing major. Oh, okay. So apparently it's down to, the red flag was down to Alonso kicking up some gravel. Right. Okay. It's a little bit of an odd choice, but okay, whatever. So Right. Yeah, I think that maybe that might be it. So, oh, that's still such a really cool board. They've changed it. So, it's got like the TV on it, it's got time, and it's got like proper like graphics and stuff. That's awesome. Well, Supersonic, I think they're basically saying it's coming out of the last corner and that it could cause some problems. Ooh. Apparently there might... Okay. 2 minutes to go. Oh, so Max is going to change his helmet. So maybe like a less of a tint. So, ooh. This could be interesting. And oh, they're taking a glue gun to Fernando's floor. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, actually, Crofty, they're talking to people in Mercedes. They're not talking to Toto. They're talking to Bradley Lord, the communications director. So, I'm guessing their PR guy. So, Toto managed to get out of it, so Toto's not doing it. So, okay. I'm wondering if we got an orange flag in F1. Well, there is a black and orange flag. That being for if you've got like bits falling off your car, you get the black and orange flag basically telling you got a car that's falling to bits, going to the pits to fix it. So it's not quite a disqualification, but I managed to get a black flag if you ignore it. Only if McLaren wins at Silverstone. Orange flag. Only if McLaren wins. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. So, oh, I see. They're just showing the graphic of Hulkenberg going a little bit wide. Yeah, he's going wide in like to turn 5. Yeah, okay, that's all obvious. Your mic got a lot lowered. Okay, I had to turn the gain down because I realized I was peaking. Sorry about that. No, Crafty, I don't want to talk. Yeah, but, I mean, I think Toto probably has lots of contracts where he doesn't want to talk to the press or something like that. Or maybe he's just, like, got something going on. Belgian commentator saying that apparently Mike Crack said that he had Alonso put inters on instead of mediums. He would have exited ahead of Max. Yeah, I think he would have exited ahead of Max, but I feel like Max would have still won anyway by about 8 to 10 seconds. So he probably would have ended up back in a similar gap that they had before around about lap 20 or something like that. So I feel like it's not quite that straightforward. So definitely have that. That's intriguing, but yeah, okay. So we've got 20 seconds to go. And hopefully you can get things going again. All right, what's Leclerc saying? Okay, so they're saying to Leclerc that there's a few droplets in turn 1. So we've got that going. So we got something intriguing coming along. Max would have won regardless, but imagine the pandemonium. Yeah, I mean, there would have been a little bit. It would have been a little bit more intense, certainly. But if we think about it, we're in Q1, and only 7 people have set times. And if there's slightly more rain than there was about 5-10 minutes ago, this could be a little bit interesting. Just saying. This could be something a little bit curious. I'm just saying. Yeah, so let's get things going. Let's check in times, check in stats. So everyone's slowly coming out. So people are coming out now. Things are rolling. Excellent. Everything's going right. How's everybody doing, by the way? Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Okay. Alonso's coming out. He's coming out the pits. But yeah. Okay. Well, they're basically talking about that Aston couldn't take the floor off, because taking the floor off is a very big job. You cannot do it in qualifying. So the best thing they could do is just go down and glue gun it. They might be able to repair it in parc fermé conditions if they just replace it like for like. But it really depends. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so Hulkenberg got a 114 flat. Okay. Right. Leclerc is out, and he's starting his time. Now, let's see. What's going to happen with all of the drops in turn 1? Is that going to cause some problems? I mean, in any case, the car, it's very cold. It's very cold conditions for Barcelona. I think back on yesterday, I think it was like 43 degrees, the track temperature. Now it's like 25. Oh, alright, Harry, you're walking your dog. Awesome. What breed you got? Alright, so Checo is getting things rolling. You've got 22 flat. Leclerc with a 22.8. Yeah, if the floor is saying they can change it after quali. Yeah, absolutely. So basically what they can do is just replace it like for like. You can do that in part permit conditions. You have to be inspected. And you cannot replace it with a part that is technically an upgrade. Oh, that's a very shaky helicopter cam. But yeah, Leclerc's coming around. Oh, what's this corner? Oh, I love that. That is so cool. That's such a good corner now. I love it. It's great. But yeah, Leclerc though. Ooh, a 116.6. Sainz with a 14.3. Oh, Leclerc's going to have to go again. But yeah, listen to Max. Yeah, Max is having to lift off a little bit. And 113.6 from Max. Similar to what he was getting. Oh! Hello, Oscar. Hello, Oscar. What are you doing? Wow. Holy moly. Oscar Piastri with a 113.6 as well. No way. And we got a yellow flag in Sector 3 again. Now, where do we... Oh, De Vries. De Vries had a spin. Pastry Unleashed, Supersonic. Yeah. No one's talking about it. Come on. Why aren't you talking about Oscar? Oh. Oh, Fernando's had another wiggle. Surely. How did Oscar do that? How did Oscar do that? Wow. That's crazy. Well, okay. Alonso's got a slightly better time of a 14.6. So he's in P6 now. So, okay. That's good. Wow. I mean, so far, the time hasn't been deleted, so it's legit. Wow. So, that's crazy. But yeah, 2 spins for Nick De Vries. But hey, at the very... Oh, that... Ooh. Ooh, that's an Alpine blocking Carlos. That's not good. That's pretty good, Oscar. But yeah, oh... De Vries, oh, that's a bit of a spin. Not as elegant as the last time around. I don't know either, actually. That's really... Oh, right. So... Ooh. Oh, it's Gasly. Gasly was holding up Carlos. Oof. Oh, dear. But yeah, no, I think Oscar's P2 was legit. He's still going. Piastri's still... Wow. I'm blown away by that. I mean, like, so far, Norris isn't like, Leclerc P16. Oh, hey, Randall. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, oof. Oh, dear. 21.9. 21... Oh, yeah. Oscar is only, like... 1.5 tenths slower in the first sector than Max. Ooh, interesting. I think Gasly might get a penalty for that, or he might have a lap time deleted or something. Ooh, Hamilton gets the fastest third sector. Albon with a 15.5. Okay, we're getting good. We're getting good here, lads. 27 likes, awesome. Feel free to drop a cheeky like if you can, if you're enjoying yourself. Let's get discussing in the chat. Let's see what we're doing here. So, Checo. What have we got from Checo? Ooh. Checo with a 15.1. Ooh. Interesting. That's weird. Penalty points? I don't think he'll get penalty points. I think he will most likely, maybe he might get a 3-place grid penalty for that. Yeah. Wow. So far, Lando's nowhere near. No worries, Supersonic. It's all good. Sector 2 seems to be where someone's struggling. Oh, here we go. Lando gets 114.5. Okay. Yeah, so far Charles not really he's not done a representative time. Hey, Monoposto, welcome. I'm not seeing you around here before. Welcome. Hope you're having a good time. Whoa! Good job, Nick. Nick goes P7. Not bad. Leclerc gets a 22.3, a 30.1. Okay. That's only like a couple, it's 4 tenths behind, 6 tenths. Okay, so I think Leclerc might be somewhere in 10th. So he's going to get into P10 with us. What's he going to get? Oh! Oh dear! Oh dear! Leclerc still 16th! Leclerc's still 16th? Oh, that ain't good. That's no good at all. Oh, dear. What about Carlos? What has Carlos got? 14.3. Okay, so it's not the Ferrari specifically. Because Carlos is up there. Carlos is in the mix. Zhou Guan Yu's in the mix. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, the top 10 is interesting. So far, we've got... Oh, what's the class? Yeah, Leclerc's got a problem. Yeah, that's not good. But anyway, here's the top 10 for you. Verstappen with 113.6. Piastri, second. Where did he put that out? Hamilton, third. Ocon, fourth. Zhou Guanyu, fifth. Carlos Sainz, sixth. Seventh is De Vries. George is now gone eighth with a 14.4. Norris is then in ninth. And Alonso is in 10th. So far, Magnussen is on the bubble with a 15 flat. So I think, realistically, you are going to need a 1 minute 14.2 to guarantee yourself going into Q2. Like, no worries there. So pretty much, I would say everybody from De Vries downwards. And, oh, Leclerc's got the weighbridge too. Oh, no. That's a double drat. Oof. So Leclerc has now got to deal with the weighbridge. And then he's got to go and get that thing fixed. Ooh, that's not good. Randall saying not a strong showing for Alonso so far in qualifying. Well, I mean, to be fair, the floor is kind of damaged. And also, you don't need to go all out in Q1. Well, at least not yet. He's got, like, no issues with the brakes. Ooh. That's weird. A Checo, something's going on with Checo as well. That's not right. Oh, so everyone's talking about Leclerc being out in Q1. And so far, that might be actually true. And so far, the Williams, oh dear, the Williams are like dead last. That's not good. But yeah, so far, okay, we're back out with Lance. So what can Lance do? So Lance so far, what's he doing? 22.0. 22.0 is okay. So it's similar to Oscar in Sector 1. Patrick goes start the redemption arc. Okay. Yeah, if Charles isn't out with a 2 minutes 30 to go, that's going to be tricky for him to actually get out in time. Stroll. Ooh, okay. Stroll is only 1/10 behind Max. Okay. That's interesting. What is Stroll going to do now? Okay. What's he got? What has he got? Has he got something in the tank? 3rd place. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right, Lance. All right. Credit where credit's due. Not bad. Yeah, so, but still, Oscar remains P2. So I'm intrigued what's going to happen. But Checo is now back out. Yeah, Charles has only got 1 lap to do it. And where is he at? Where's Leclerc at? So Leclerc is currently heading into turn 5. So yeah, he'll get a lap in. He'll get a lap in for sure. Okay, Checo is so far about 2/10 above Magnussen. So he's got a chance of doing something. So yeah, he's got that. 2 minutes ago, you got your 2-minute warning, folks. Monoposter, why do you stand on the ladder when you record your videos? Well, first of all, it's actually surprisingly comfortable. And also when you're standing, you actually are able to orate and speak a little bit more clearly. And also, I just think it was just, I did it for a video. People responded well to it. It's just kind of cool. It's something different. And also, filming in the attic, it's somewhere to actually house my lofty thoughts. Just saying. Flying Sector 2. So, Checo. Oh, that's a good one. Checo with a 29.5 in the second sector. Okay, that's something good. But 4th fastest. Okay, that's good. Well, thanks, Formula. Okay, that's all right. So, that should be enough for Checo. That should be enough. I think if you're in the 13s, you're good. Monoposto. Monoposto. How is Piastri? I don't know. I don't know how Oscar's P2. I don't know how he did it. He didn't cut any corners. So, wow. He's hooked that up. His setup's good. Wow. Both Hasses are out. So far it doesn't seem to be. So, what have we got? Alonso, P3. 13.7. Gasly, 113.4. Okay. Gasly goes fastest. Sargent, Logan goes 16th. Okay, 14.6. All right. Okay. Respectable. Albon. Oh, good shout, Supersonic. Albon, 9th. With 114 dead. Hulkenberg, 13.4. Whoa. We got some improvement coming here, lads. I mean, Oscar's going to get in, no problem. But, okay, Leclerc is P11. That is interesting. Monoposto, by the way, I do have a delay, so don't spoil it for me, please. 113.8 for Yuki. Yeah, you're going to need you're going to be in the, you've got to be in the 13s if you want to get in. Fastest first sector for George. Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is good. Purple sector fight. Hamilton's fastest in the second sector. De Vries with a 13.5. What's Lando got? Lando? 113.2. Oh. 113.3 for George. Wow. 112.9 for Lewis. And, like, Carlos 4th. Okay. This is 4th. Wow. I thought Piastri was good. Bottas just scrapes in. Oh. 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 Zhou Guanyu knocks out Bottas. And Leclerc. Wow. Whoa. Leclerc is out. And the Astons are 12th and 13th. But Max, only P9. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Charles is 19th. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh dear. And Perez just stayed in. That's crazy. Wow. Well, you know what? I'm actually still going to say that Oscar's 113.6 is still impressive. Because he did that halfway through Q1. Piastri wasn't able to improve, I think, or he didn't bother to do another time. But, yeah. Autistic Gaga, Max saves tires, but yeah, that's very true. But he was still out there. I think he was doing a couple of other more lap times. Hey, Maltese, good, awesome. Are you hosting at a race car stadium? Nope, I'm hosting that at my house. There you go. So basically, I'm just doing a live watch along. But yeah, quite the shake-up for Q1. So if you've just joined us, first of all, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good time. And let's see. So far, here is the list. Hamilton is with a 112.9. Norris with a 13.2. 13.3 for George. Then it's Sainz, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, De Vries, Verstappen, Zhou Guanyu, Piastri, Alonso, Stroll, Tsunoda, Perez. They're the ones that go into Q2. And then we got Bottas, then Magnussen, then Albon, Leclerc, and Logan. And Logan was 0.6 behind Leclerc. That's not good. Think we can get some LawVS live coverage from Silverstone this year? Well, Patrick, I'm afraid that I am going to be busy that weekend, and also I didn't get tickets, and tickets that are egregious. Maybe one day I'll go to a track and I'll do like some live stream or something. Might do that. Maybe some other track or something. Truly Spain without the S for Leclerc. And then for De Vries, it's Spain without the A. Autistic Gamer says Q1 in both Monaco and Spain have certainly been entertaining. They have been. There have been some upsets. Oh, you bought your 2024 tickets. I don't know. I'm not sure whether I'll actually get tickets for a race or something, because they are really expensive. Or if I do, I am going to basically go for a track where it's relatively cheap. Oh, my dog's breed? It's a bearded collie, so you know. So it's the Scottish cousin to a border collie. So yeah. At least De Vries got in. Yeah, he did actually. De Vries got in and was faster than Yuki. 1:13.5 for Nick De Vries and a 1:13.8 for Yuki. Oh, cool. Got pugs. Hey, dog chat. What if you have a dog, what breed is your dog? I'm not sure you get as much from watching F1 live as other sports. I think it's mainly you get a community, and depending on where you are, you can actually have a good time. Yeah, Patrick, honestly, that's a good idea. I would say if you're going to go to an American race, go to COTA. COTA's a good track, and it's cheap, and it's the cheapest. It's like the overlooked Grand Prix circuit of America. It's like, well, guys, you've had an American circuit for like 10 years at this point, so why aren't you using it? Got a pug, 3 huskies, and a Labrador. Wow, that's a busy household. Frenchie for J547. Supersonic has a white Swiss Shepherd. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Oh, there's Matt Watson from Carwow there. Dogs a Shih Tzu. Oh, that's cool. Tibetan Terrier. Sheepdog mix. She's my rescue. Oh, Patrick, yeah. Bearded collies are just like, they are like Tibetan Terriers, but bigger. So they're a bigger version of a Tibetan Terrier. Imagine we have futuristic hover cars like in Back to the Future Part 2. Well, I mean, technically, according to Wipeout 2048, we are meant to start to have anti-zero grav cars in 2025. So in a couple of years, we'll have anti-grav cars, but we never got that, unfortunately. Aussie cattle dog. Oh, blue healer. Awesome. Randall, you've got cats? Hey, I like cats. Cool. Monoposter said we're getting a Jack Russell soon, calling it George after Mr. George. Oh, that's cool. Jack Russell's so cute. And a very good choice of name. It gives you an excuse to just shout, George! George! That's always funny. I like Bradley. This Bradley guy. He's all right, and I feel sorry for him being lumbered with the talk. Yeah, the ability to be able to talk to Sky Sports. What are your thoughts on London trying to have a street course? Well, honestly, what'd be really cool is what Formula E have around like the Docklands. That's a good track actually. I want to get to an E-Prix eventually. That's a bad George. Mine is mixed race, so I'm not 100% sure because we found her in the woods cycling one time. Oh, well, Warrior, well, you gave the dog a good home and you love them. So that's the main thing, really. So long as you're having a good time with your dogs, you're giving them a home and you love them, you give them plenty of cuddles, that's the main thing. Don't remember who, but one of the Formula drivers at COTA for NASCAR said the race was like an entire F1 season in one race. COTA definitely has a lot of things going on. It's a really good track. Oh. Okay, so Alonso blabbed on Max. So Max complained about impeding, and Alonso is going, "It's true, sir. I saw him. He was impeding Verstappen." So Alonso being a little bit of a snitch. Okay, all right, that's something. Okay, so right, Q2. Let's get the Q2 graphic up. Let's go, Q2. Okay, so they're going to investigate after the session for Gasly. Okay, so Gasly has an opportunity to get into Q3. So they're going to do that after the race. But as you folks said, probably a 3-place penalty. I think that is kind of conclusive. Right, so both of the Red Bulls are out early. Right. Okay, game on. Game on for Q2. We had anti-grav cars, remember Weber Valencia. Oh, Supersonic, I see what you did there. Clever. Very clever. Looks weird not seeing Leclerc on the board. Yeah, it's weird not seeing a Lec there. How much is the delay? I'd like to my time TV to your commentary. Well, I'm currently at 13 minutes 50 seconds now. So I'm probably like a 20, 30 second delay or something. There we go. Crofty's now hocking Sky Q and Sky Glass. There we go. Are we doing it again? No, we're having a very, very long one this time around. Patrick's saying, the other two being Suzuka. Oh, I want to go to Suzuka. Oh, Suzuka's my favourite track. I'd love to go into there. Well, okay, I just got that thing now. So, yeah, there's a 30-second delay. So I would say time it to 30 seconds. What would the science of Max issue? Would Gasly get 6th place? Oh, that's true. It could be a 6th place. Could be like, or maybe a 5-place grid penalty. They might just combine the two. Right. Okay. So Max is coming in for his first sector. 21.7. Okay. That's the fastest there. Checo's coming in a few seconds behind. Let's see what we got there. And it's a 21.8. So about a 10th behind. So Max is coming through. He seems to be doing all right there. Not really having to push himself too much. And wow, he's on it. You're welcome, Mr. Bunk. No worries. 50.9. Yeah, Monoposto, it's a 30-second delay. So, yeah. So I'm not only just seeing the time. So, yeah, so far, Max is just bossing it. As always. And we got indeed a 1:12.7. So about 0.2 faster than it was from Hamilton in Q1. So we're already getting a little faster. 1:13.6. Wow. Checo is 0.9 slower. It's 0.9 slower. What is going on here? Oh, okay. Scrub set. All right. So that's interesting. Okay. Next Goat Simulator is called Max Verstappen Simulator. I ain't buying it. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Right. Carlos is coming through. What's he got for a time? 1:13.7. Got 1:13.7 for Carlos. And so far it's Verstappen, Perez, Sainz. And so far, no one else has set a time yet. We haven't got anyone coming in with sector times. So, all right. Sonoda is on a lap. What's Yuki got? What, 28.5. Okay, so Sonoda's, he's warming up his tyres. So got that. But yeah, Yuki's not putting in a representative time at the moment. So that's there. Okay. Yeah, so probably he has an extra set of tyres now. So It just means that he can just use them here. So it means that he's not running low. So far, everyone's kind of just getting himself warmed up at the moment. Right, so nearly 30 likes. Oh, we got a shot of Mick Schumacher. He's going to be doing the Pirelli tyre test for Mercedes on Tuesday. So that's cool. But then I see loads of news articles talking about, oh, Mick Schumacher takes Lewis Hamilton's seat. No, it's for the Pirelli tyre test, so Lewis isn't doing it. Which is a fair point. Let's see Mick Schumacher in a Mercedes. That'll be cool. All right, Max comes in, and George is now on a lap. So far, George is coming up to getting a first sector time. It's a 21.9, so not too bad at all. It's all right there. And then Hamilton's coming up towards sector 1, and he gets 21. Oh, 21.7. He's slightly faster than Max. When you play the Formula 1 games, you pick up a few quali tricks. Yeah, no, indeed. I'm hoping. I've actually pre-ordered the F1 game, so I'm actually going to start practicing it properly. Apparently, the handling model is actually a lot better than the last year's, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be good. Right, George is about half a second behind Max. Oh, a little bit of a wobble from George. That's a very interesting wobble. Hey, F1 guy, good to see you. We're about halfway through Q2. Oh, did Lewis make a mistake? Oh dear, that's not good. So George, 13.4, goes P2. Okay. Who else is having red flags on increased? That'll be, well, that'll be just real life, really. Oh, you're watching Q2? Awesome. Well, just good to see you back. Right. So Alonso's coming through into the last corner. What has he got? What can he actually show? And 1:13.2. Okay, so that puts him second place. No experience with the games. How good are they? I played them on and off. I think the last game I played in anger was 2016. I played on and off 2020. The brawn in that game is so good. Lando with a 14.2. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, Maltese, I am a DB tuber and a TFS voice actor, but this is my other hobby. This is something I really want to kind of get into a lot more. Piastri, 14.2. Ugh. So the McLarens have gone off the boil. That's interesting. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe they're just like banker laps or something. They're probably just like psyching themselves up. There's no point giving your best time right now, because otherwise you're just going to waste your tyres. I'll see what reds I'll have when I get the game. Well, hopefully you're not the one causing the red flags there. Right, so... Okay, Hamilton's going again. Also, with another fastest first sector, 21.6. Okay, so Hamilton is definitely on it. I don't think F1 2020 can be beat because of all the retro content. But yeah, here we go. Oh! He's only 0.2 behind. So he's up there. That Mercedes seems to be better. It seems to be up there. It's in the mix with Aston's. Right. So far, we've got Verstappen on a 1:12.7, Hamilton, Alonso, Ocon, Stroll, Russell, Gasly, Checo, Sainz, and Zhou. Then it's Norris, Piastri, De Vries, Tsunoda, and Hulkenberg. So far, yeah, Norris is quite a bit away from Zhou. So... yeah, that's not going to be too good. F1 guy, am I going to do a post-race stream? Well, I'm going to be out for when the Grand Prix is on live, so I'm going to catch up with it and then do like a recorded video about my winners and losers thing. George is going flippin' Nora. Yeah. Interesting. So George seems to not like this upgrade, whereas Lewis does. That's very suspicious. That's interesting. My two favourite drivers are Fernando and Alonso, Formula Bone. I see what you did there. Yeah, they're your two favourite drivers. It's the same guy. Okay. So basically, they're talking about metabolic ages, and apparently Alonso's metabolic age is 31. So he's basically saying he may have a body, he may be 42, but he's got the body of a 31-year-old. So he's currently still in his prime, which is interesting. Who knows? This might mean that Alonso's going on for another 5 years. 5 more years of Alonso? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. Yeah, Charles is talking about how there's something off with the car. There has to be something off with that car because Carlos could bring it up. He could definitely step it up. Hamilton on the weighbridge there. F1 guy said they started watching F1 in 2017, started playing F1 2018 later. Oh, cool. Glad you did. Glad F1 fans have something to look forward to. NASCAR hasn't a good non-sim game since EA. Well, I mean, it's a bit hit and miss sometimes with the F1 games from Cody's. But it seems like 23 seems to be really good. A lot of the previews seem to be very concerned about all the nickel and diming from EA, but they seem to be really going in with the raw mechanics of the game. So actually, I think it could be pretty good. So we got that. Hey, awesome. We got past 30 likes. Awesome. Thank you very much for the likes, folks. Right. So Yuki is going out. He's getting ready to go. So, okay. We got 13s. You're definitely gonna... You got to have like a mid-13s, I think, before... If you want to get in. Oh, are they making an indie game? Oh, that's cool. I think the last time I played an indie game was like an EA game when it was on discs. Like, you have to have like a special code or something like that. But yeah, so, right, we've got 3.5 minutes to go. And so far, Verstappen's out, Russell, Gasly, Checo, Sainz, and then Tsunoda and Hülkenberg are on their outlaps. Yeah, I think Max will come out. Yeah, he is out, actually. So Max is coming out again. So, he's definitely wanting to go out and prove himself. There's no reason to save the tyres now. So, you got that. Right. Max about to do a 111. I think that might be a little bit tricky. I don't think he can bolster up another 8 tenths. I think it'd probably be like a 112. Oh. Okay, so Max is going out with a used set. So, yeah. Does F1 have iRacing leagues? I don't think they do. They use their own pre-approved game, primarily. But there is some F1 content on iRacing. Okay, so Checo coming out. Yep. Checo is coming out. And Martin's saying that Lewis Hamilton is the closest driver to Verstappen. So, ooh, we're getting back to 2021 here. Where is Gig Alonso? Well, I think he's biding his time, but currently he is P3. So he is up there. Okay. So we got a 2-minute warning. Oh no, Checo's gone off. Checo's gone wide. He's gone wide. That's not good. Oh dear. He's kept it going though. Yeah. Yeah, Checo's got to get a wriggle on here. No, luckily he hasn't got damage, but he's got enough fuel so he can go and do another lap. Yeah. Verstappen with a 21.6. So I think he's matched Lewis's time. Right. Hülkenberg coming over the line now. I'm not sure whether he'll have time for one more. Well, he will have time for one more. 13.2 for Hülkenberg. Interesting. I'm intrigued. That could be enough to get in, actually. 13.2. Yeah, I think if you're in the low 13s, that would be enough. Right, Stroll, only 2 tenths behind Max. I mean, Max is going to improve, obviously. But right now, that's 112.7. Okay, Sainz has effectively matched Max. Okay. Gasly 113.1. Okay. So far. Oh, okay. Here we go. Lando's good, putting on a decent time. Checo is now on the bubble with a 13.6. All right, Lando, come on. Come on, Lando. What have you got? Here comes Lando with a 12.7 as well. Fastest in the third sector as well. Jeez. Wow. That's wow. Okay. So McLaren, they seem to be okay with that. They're okay with that. Okay, Oscar, what have you got? What have you got? What have you got? 13 dead. There we go. Nice. That should be enough. But yeah, okay. De Vries 14th, okay. Right. Where's Hulkenberg? Oh, Hulkenberg 10th. But Hulkenberg... Oh! Oh dear. Checo's on the bubble. And George is out. But you're saying front wing damage? Oh. Oh dear. Come on, George. Come on, Checo. Checo. What has he got? Oh, Tsunoda. I think Tsunoda had a lap time deleted. And Checo's out. Oh, oh dear. Checo's out. What? I'm calling shenanigans here. I'm calling shenanigans. I'm thinking there's something going on here. That's weird. That's really weird. But okay. Regardless, we both Astons are in Q3. So that's something. Yeah, only half a tenth. Only half a tenth. That is galling. Oh, he's got some damage on the headrest as well. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. They're talking about, like, tears. Oh, hang on. Oh! Oh! Oi, oi! What? Whoa! Oh. It begins. It begins. It begins. It seems like George didn't notice. So they both damaged each other's wings. Well, it's a good thing that Lewis got his time in early. That's not good. That's not good at all. Viral Engine goes, something good happens to McLaren. Me, no way. No way. Hey, the last few races I've been really jaded with McLaren, but I'm like, hey, good. They're both in Q3. I'm happy. This is a good result so far. Lando's P2. I'm guessing the McLaren's really good here. Like, because Piastri's 6th. And Max didn't bother to he didn't get a faster time. So Lando. Ooh, okay. Game on here. This is cool. I'm interested. I'm definitely interested here. Yeah, no chance Perez escaped that trap in the gravel without floor damage. Yeah, probably. I mean, not ideal, but still, that's not good. I mean, we've had Leclerc, we've had Checo, so you know what? This is like, you know, this is a good opportunity for something interesting happening at Barcelona. That doesn't often happen. That doesn't often happen at all. So, okay, this could be good. Patrick, I think Max maybe just waiting to turn it on in Q3. Yeah, probably. Don't know what George did there. I think logically, well, realistically, I think it's down to George slowing down, not realizing that Lewis was coming in hard, and basically just tried to move out. But then again, he was kind of going back onto the racing line, so that was weird. So maybe he wasn't being informed that somebody was coming in hot behind him? Lack of communication at the very least. So yeah. And yeah, probably didn't get the power back in for battery, so probably didn't get enough time to harvest some energy. So yeah, not good there. That's That's a little concerning. Could that be a penalty? Well, I don't think that would be a penalty because Lewis got in, and and George kind of did it to himself. So he's the one that got the brunt of that damage. So I think he's not going to get a penalty for that. Yeah, I think he's already had enough problems of his own. So yeah, I don't think he's got that to worry about. Right, so we got ourselves heading up towards Q3. So yeah. Right, let's get things rolling. So check the stats. Everything's all right. Right. Okay, seems like I was right with Perez, the B grade driver. Who's going to blame this time around? Again, I feel like something's going on here. I feel like something's not quite right. Like, I'm not quite sure what it is, but at the moment, I feel like there is something going on about to make sure that Max gets his third title, but not sure what. But Max is extracting more than expected. But yeah, this thing, yeah, that George, that was weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's Oh. Oh, okay. So apparently George was on a fast one. So George was on it, and they were both starting at the same time. Oh, okay. That was not good. That was like, they were both on a hot lap, and they both kind of like, they impeded each other. Okay, so what are they saying? Yeah, miscommunication. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, basically they're saying it's just basic miscommunication in that regard. So they're saying they didn't really communicate where they were on the track, and ultimately it kind of led to them having a little bit of an issue. So, oops, that's not good. That's not good at all. So that's going to be interesting. The guy's a veteran, yet he's driving as a rookie. Can't blame the team for the car for that. Also, what's wrong with Mercedes and Ferrari? Mercedes seem to be okay, actually. They got a car which is improving, and Lewis seems to be good in it. It seems to be factoring in Lewis. With George, though, struggling more. I don't know about a penalty for George, though, because I think George got the brunt of it by going out in Q2. I would say if he got in Q3, then I imagine they would note that. All right, I'm going to get the graphic ready for Q3. We're getting ready for Q3. There we go. Q3, here we go. This is going to be good. So, strange how Lewis has so much more top speed over Russell. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, he seems to be really on it, Lewis. Like, this upgrade seems to suit him more. But right, here we go. It's Q3. We've had 92 votes. The poll has closed. So, we got Verstappen 72% for poll, Alonso 16th, somebody else for 8%, and Checo 2%. Well, the 98% of you, so far, you are correct. The 2% who voted, I am very sorry. My condolences. But, okay, it's pretty unanimous. It's, well, not unanimous, but it's pretty conclusive that it's over 2/3 of the vote are saying it's going to be Max. But yeah, they're going to look back at this. Sky are very much feeding on this. They're saying it could have gone aerial? Really? I don't think so. Yeah, no, George is saying he wasn't told. Yeah, so that's neither George or Lewis's fault. That's a team fault. Yeah, that's a team issue. Yeah, definitely a team issue. Okay, that's not good. That's a team issue. They showed the replay. It's hard to tell. Yeah, ultimately, I don't think it's anybody. It's neither driver's fault. It's definitely Mercedes not really communicating what's going on. But yeah, so I would say it's a team issue rather than a driver issue. See, I was right to. Oh, okay. In that regard, Iabutsa, that's fair. I don't know what they were doing there, but at least they have spares, and they're both, and the cars aren't too damaged, and Lewis is going out to see what's what, and hopefully get a decent result. But I'm happy that both McLarens are in, and yeah, both McLarens are in, both Alpines are in, one Ferrari, one Red Bull. Not bad, and also it's good because both McLarens would have probably made it into Q3 even if you had Charles and Checo in as well. So they got in on merit. And same kind of goes for the Alpines. But yeah, so that's really good. So I'm happy. Game on. Yeah, and Stroll, credit where credit's due. Stroll is in Q3 and he wasn't that far behind Alonso. The 5th place, not bad. Getting the duct tape out for Alonso's floor. Well, I think they're able to fix it a little bit more now. Right. So Max is coming in for his hot lap. So far, Ocon has the fastest first sector with 22 flat. So got that. And 21.9 that's now Stroll has got. And what's Max got? 21.5. Okay. 21.5. So 0.4 faster than anybody else in the first sector. That's a big one. That's a biggie. That is definitely a biggie. Okay. That's interesting. Norris though with a 21.8. So good. 22.1 for Oscar. I'm really not sure what happened there. By the way, is this layout from the mid-2000s? Yes, it is. It's from 2006. But albeit with turn 10 slightly modified. But the last corner is from pre-2007. Right. Max, 29 flat. So what are we going to get in terms of a time? 1:12.2. Oh. Oh, dear. That's half a second faster than anybody else. But what's Carlos going to do? Carlos is going to go over with a 13.7. Piastri with the 13.7 as well. Ocon with a 13.6. Norris with a 13.5. Are you kidding? Norris is the closest person. That is freaking huge. What? Come on, Lewis. Can you at least get in the 12s? I don't think he can. Lewis is like 13.1. Norris 3rd? What? And Alonso hasn't set a time. Alonso is going to just go for one. He's only going for one time. Wow. Yeah. Hulkenberg's only going for one run. Fernando's only going for one run. Wow. My eyes must be cheated by some spell. Yeah, indeed. I'm confused. I'm confused as to what's going on here. Like, this is crazy. This is ridiculous as to what's going on here. Just like, I'm just looking at the times and it's absolutely balmy. It's absolutely balmy what's going on here. Nearly a second. And you know him. He's going to go out again. Max is going to go out again and then try and do it. Calling power supply issues. Oof. That's not good. I thought they fixed this. I thought they I thought they reduced their downforce to help improve their reliability. But it seems like there's an issue here. Yeah. Apparently Spain, the pole last year, 6.5 seconds slower than it is now. So we've saved over 6 seconds. That's crazy. What was pole position in 2006? Pole position 2006 F1 Spanish GP. What was the fastest time there? Pole position, 2006 Spanish Grand Prix, a 14.6. So we are 2 seconds faster than we were in 2006. So after all this, with all the configurations, we are 2 seconds faster than we were about 17 years ago. Turbo issues, according to Autistic Gamer. So, turbo issues. Right. Hulkenberg is out on his lap. He is all alone, and he has a clean track. So, right. Let's see what we got. So, I would say Ferrari are Spain without the I. As in, they're a bunch of spanners at the moment. But yeah. So, Hulkenberg. Yeah, Hulkenberg at the moment, he's just gone over. He's only a quarter of a second slower. 21.7. Okay. So 21.7 for Hulkenberg. All right. He's getting it there. But honestly, with Hulkenberg's performance so far this season, don't fully trust quali. Because I think in the race, the Haas does fall down. So they're saying between a new set and a scrub set is about 0.7. Okay, so at the moment, 0.6. So Hulkenberg, so long as he puts in a solid third sector, he could be third. He could be P3. Is he P3? It could be. It is P3. It is P3 indeed. Hulkenberg third place. That is good. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the rest of the drivers will actually improve. But that's a fairly solid, that's a solid time. Supersonic saying stop the count. Yeah, Hulkenberg's driving out of his skin. Yeah. I think Hulkenberg, that'll do. But yeah, so question is though, when is Alonso going to go out? Is he going to try and get time in on his own? Or is he going to... Oh, okay, yep, he's got the jump on everybody. So Alonso's going to go out first. So he's going to get... He's got the jump on everybody. So Alonso's come out first, followed by Sainz and Stroll's behind him too. And he's going a slow thing. Standing ovation from everybody. Oh, that's cool. I think they've added some grandstands at turn 2. It looks a lot more substantial than I remember. Yeah, so... Yeah, Max is going to go out again. He's just going to go out again just to prove he can do it. Yeah, so... They're taking their time. Max is he's going to be the last over the line. I think. Yep. No, Lewis is going to be the last over the line. So Lewis is going to get the most potential out of track evolution. So here we go. Got a 2-minute warning coming up now. So we got that. Why are the qualies so fun this season? Even better than most races. Yeah, because everyone's has to be on it. There can be some upsets. Q3 is pretty intense, actually. No matter, even if the race turns out not to be so great, it can be somewhat decent. But okay, Alonso's coming through the last couple of corners. And he's ready to go. Right, so here we go. Hopefully they stay with Alonso throughout the entire lap. But yeah, here we go. This is his one lap. So there we go. Goes through there. Turn 3 looks somewhat decent. Good. Don't let the splash of water deceive you. 21.9. Ooh. That's not an encouraging first sector. But then that might be where the majority of the time. Yeah, Sainz is a 21.6. This is okay. Well, what's Fernando going to do for sector 2? I think this is where he made up a lot of his time. 21-7 for Lando. Yeah. And 29-2. Okay. So he's made up a little bit more time in Sector 2. Yeah, Sainz has got the matching. So the Ferrari's matching with the Astons. So it's like, okay, here we go. Last corner now. And what is he going to get? It's a 1:13.5. Oh. Only fourth. And Carlos 12-7. So Sainz, there we go. He so far front row. Stroll 12-9. P3 for Lance. Okay. Ocon fourth. Come on, Lando. Lando, what are you gonna do? 12. Yeah. All right. Good job, Lando. Good job. Nice. Piastri ninth. Okay, solid. P9 for Piastri. Not bad. Gasly fourth. Oh. Okay, here we go. Lewis. Come on, Lewis. What are you going to do? Come on, you're going to beat Lando? Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, baby. Lando, P3. Sorry if I've peaked. That is amazing. Lando, P3. That's fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Yeah, Felipe, maybe that damage was a lot more. Maybe there was a lot more than we thought. But 1.4. So, okay, Piastri matched his Q1 time. So he did get back on it, but it was just his limit. But wow. Carlando. We're going to have Carlando second and third. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's going to bolster McLaren. Oh, that's great. Okay. Alonso had a bit of a howler. Ideally not... it's not... Unfortunate it was at his track. Yeah, at his home track. But... yeah, that was good. So, here we go. Lando P3. That's amazing. The special livery. Yeah, I think they need to go to that livery. That livery is really good. It's a good livery. There we go. Zach's in a good mood. He's high-fiving everybody. I don't blame them. But yeah, Lando. I'm pretty sure that maybe they might run with that livery for the rest of the season. If I were them, I would do that. I would just say, you know what? Let's run with this livery. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm so happy Lando's P3. That is so good. Now, Max is coming over to talk to Lando. Yeah. Gave him a bro fist and a handshake. Oh, that's good. Now he's happy for Lando. Come on, we want to see Lando and Carlos. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're with each other. They're going to stand next to each other. Come on, get some. Quick, I see a camera. Come on, get the camera. It's Carlando. There we go. There we go. They shook hands. That's cool. I think I don't know. I don't know which one's got the upgrades, but I think in theory, shouldn't they both have upgrades? Okay. But yeah, I think Spain will be happy. They've got a Spaniard on the front row, so that's good. So we've got Max Verstappen, 1:12.2. Sainz comes in with a half second, 12.7. Norris also with a 12.7. Gasly, Hamilton, Stroll, P6. He out-qualified Fernando. He's out-qualified Fernando. Not bad, Stroll. Not too shabby. Then it's Ocon, Hulkenberg 8th, Alonso 9th, Piastri 10th. Okay, not too bad. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad for that. So that's good. So well done. Well done. That was a good quali. That was a really good qualifying. It's a shame I'm not going to be able to watch the race live. That's unfortunate. But yeah. Oh, that was good. That was a really good qualifying. Hope you all enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Right. So, Max seems quite happy. Now, who are they going to talk to next? They're going to talk to Carlos. Oh, there we go. The crowd's happy. Yeah, they're happy. They're happy for him. And that racing overalls that Carlos has, those are really good. That's cool. Not quite the barn burner Monaco was, but who was expecting? No, I don't think anyone was expecting that, honestly. I don't think anybody was seeing that coming. So I don't think he can really top Monaco. I think that's probably going to be the most intense quali of the season. Yeah, well, that's his. Well, Patrick, Charles was able to run his like number 16 logo on the Ferrari last time out, and now Carlos gets to do the same. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm waiting for Lando. So I want to see what Lando says. Actually, I've got the McLaren app, so I want to see what was said on the radio. So what did they say on the radio? So they go, first car in the group is tuning 12. And then Norris goes, yeah, okay, let's go, baby. So they don't seem a bit expected. But yeah, Piastri seems quite happy. That was genuinely really good from McLaren. I got it perfectly timed to stream by Q3. What a show. Never been so hyped watching F1 in my life. Oh, that's cool, Mr. Bunk. I'm glad that you had a good time. I'm glad you had a good time. I hope to see you around for future streams. Yeah. Leonardo, well, if you've just joined us, well, welcome. Glad that you could make it. And Checo went off at turn 5. He must have got some floor damage, so he checked out. Russell had front wing damage, and then Leclerc, power supply issues. Oh, Lando gets a cool cheer. Oh, that's nice. I think Lando's like, I have no idea. Oh, that's cool. He hasn't. He's completely unprepared. Like he's like, I don't know. I don't know how I did that. Yeah. Well, Lando seemed to really hook it up in the Sector 3. Yeah. So, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think it's the high-speed corners. So maybe McLaren might be good this race. Oh, well, that's good. Right. Okay, folks. With that, I'm going to end the stream. And I hope you all had a good time. I shall see you around for my winners and losers sections. It will be a little bit delayed because I will be out. But I will get it to you either tomorrow evening or by Monday morning. So I'll have that for you very soon. But until then, hope you can get on catch up. And I shall see you all again very soon. Take care, folks. See you around.